Hey there everyone, it's Yat Kean here from Trend Ground. Welcome back to another review video. So what we have here is the Proton S70 Flagship X variant. Yes, I have to say this car really have the performance, the technology inside, making it really feel modern and fast as well. But is it just that the Proton S70 is going to be offered? Well, let's go in depth about this car. Alright, let's start off with the exterior of the car. So let us start off with the front of the car, right? Definitely something that catch your eyes is the grille from this Proton S70. It looks nice, to be honest. Yeah, huge, looks prominent as well. And then as we slowly move to the side, yeah, you do notice the LED headlamp on this Flagship X variant, okay? And I also like the cool bit here, the grille. They have like a different accent on the grille to make it feels premium. Now, one thing to note as well, that this review unit is actually being upgraded with the aero kits as well. So you do notice that you will have the bumper, side skirt, the rear spoiler and the rear bumper will have some little bit different from the normal version. This is optional for you to add on onto it, makes it even look much more sportier. But we will talk as we go along with it. So you have a front sensor on the front bumper as well. So there's two, left and right. Yeah. Pretty much that's the front. So as we move along to the tires here, so you're able to see that this is actually running a 17-inch rims. Yes. And the tires here, they are from Goodyear. Not bad. Looks good. And also for the Flagship X variant, you have foldable side mirrors. So they are automatic. So whenever you lock the door, it will fold it. So that is also a good feature. And for the driver door here, the handle, yeah, there's a button here for you to lock it as well. Complete with the modern touches. So I told you about the aero kit package. Yeah, so you can see this is how the side skirt actually looks like. And as we really see from the door, there's also some chrome aesthetic onto it, which really do looks amazing. Oh, one more thing. These rims, they are 10-spoke. They look very sporty as well. Okay, and now we are going to the rear. So you do notice that here, the spoiler and the rear bumper you can see. But overall, this is how it looks like on the rear. Kind of like the prominent lettering Proton over here. Looks cool. And definitely gonna be a little bit hit and miss for its rear tail light. I kind of like it. There are some people don't like it. I do know, but it's up to your individual taste. And also, one more thing, this color. So the color is actually called Teal Bio Green, and this is only available for the Flagship variant. Yeah. So if you want this color, you have to take the highest specification that is available for the car. One thing to note, that the Flagship X variant is the only one that have the sunroof option. So right now, we are also going to check out the boot space of this Proton S70. So on your key fob, you can actually automatically open it up, but you just need to hold it a little bit long. Okay? And then, voila, you open up. 500 liter of space. I think it's enough for you to put like 2 golf bags, 3 big luggage bags, whatever you want to put in. I think it's quite efficient enough to carry heavy loads inside here. What do you think? So what we have here is the driver's seat, and the seat here is actually automatic adjustable, so you don't have to do everything manually. So that is also one of the cool modern upgrade feature is actually offering. And in terms of like driving position, I feel it's a little bit low. Yeah, for the first time when I'm taking the car, I had to like adjust the seat a little bit higher for me. So for those who are kind of a little bit short like me, I'm 5'7", definitely you need to jack up the sitting position up a little bit more. And the driving position over here, the way when you are holding the steering wheel, everything feels very relaxed. So that's a really good plus point that the engineers from Proton have actually studied well over here. Gives you a really relaxed position. For long period of drive, you really feel satisfied and enjoyment with this sitting position. So this is how the driver door looks like. There's a mixture of like a chromish leather and plastic mixed mashed together onto it. The design, it looks awesome. And also there's a speaker over here. Okay, this is just for the alert for the ADAS system. Yeah, so when there's cars oncoming, it will just pop, 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 pop. It will alert you. Very, very cool feature. And then over here, it's not entirely chrome, to be honest. It's just paint over. Yeah, and this is the door handle. It feels very secure. That's good. And for the driver's door here, it can control the side mirror, door locks, windows control for all the 4 windows on the doors. Okay, yeah, along with whether can they control the windows as well. And then there's a speaker over here, and then you can put like bottles and your files or something over here. Yeah, pretty much that's the driver's side door. As over to the left side passenger seat, everything is manually adjusted. Okay, so there's no automation like the what you experience from the driver's seat, but still, if you have not much of demand, I think you will live with it, and I think your passenger wouldn't mind so much. Sitting position over here feels very neutral as well, and again, feel very relaxed. And definitely the passenger seat here is feel quite naturally seated high up, and that's a good thing. And speaking about like leg spaces, is quite good. And you have a glove box over here, but you really cannot put tall items inside the glove box over here. So that's a little bit of a bummer for me as a potential owner one day. Okay, yeah. But not bad overall, to be honest. Sitting position is good, you know. You have like hook over here as well on the left passenger seat. So now let's head over to the interior of the car. So this is the steering wheel. So all the buttons, you want to set your cruise control, your volume control, the infotainments, everything. Yes, you can control over here. I like the leather wrap here, feels premium. No pedal shifters, I'm okay with it for the price point. And yeah, this is how the sticks behind the steering wheel looks like. And you can control the trip meter over here. And then the dash meter here is colored. Shows you a lot of information, to be honest. Vital information about the car. Speed wise, side of your car, are there cars coming in? And then like you can see over here, like, oh, there's someone sitting on the driver's seat. but not wearing a seatbelt. Very, very cool. And then over here, you have a 12.3 inches infotainment over here, which controls a lot of things for the car. So it's just not only the mapping, not only just the radio, the players, the weathers. So it also supports certain apps as well. And here you have a quick access to the 4 frequent apps you are using. So usually I go a lot into the car settings. Why? Because this car settings over here, this infotainment is actually like the brain of the car. So in the event of you want to change the driving mode, you have to go over to this infotainment to change it. So for me, there's pros and cons to have everything accessible via the infotainment. Like the driving mode, I feel like the driving mode should have some buttons on the car to access it, but no, here everything is all in one via the infotainment. Yes, so if you want to turn off ESC, you have to do it via over here. So you can change your cockpit, your ADAS, everything all in one over here. Yeah, so even if you want to open up your sunroof, you also have to do it via the infotainment. Okay, so let's talk about the remaining of the front part of the car. Okay, here up front here, the leather stitching, I like it. Nice. Feels good. There's a little bit softness onto it. They are not very, very hard plasticky. Okay, that's nice. And then all these leather, you see here that there are some texture onto it. I like it. Really, really good. And then this is how the aircon vent layout. This is how it looks like. So pretty much very kind of straightforward. And speaking in terms of the air conditioning, again, you can control it via the infotainment or via the buttons over here. And for me, I like the aircon. It scores great. Awesome over here. It's 38 degrees Celsius outside. Really, really hot in Malaysia. And good to tell you that the air conditioner here works awesome. And then you have some ample space over here. Great. With a USB port over here. Wireless charging pad over here. So you can put your phone here to charge it up. If your phone supports wireless charging, you can put your key fob next to it. Nice. And then here is the gear lever. I like it, how it designed itself. And then over here you have a P button. So you just press onto it, it will enter into P and just in parking mode. For the electronic parking brake, yep, you can also use it via over here. And then there's auto hold feature, some small spaces over here. Okay, this one you can open it up to have even much more better spaces for the center console over here. And the armrest here feels awesome. Nice. And let's talk about the lights. So I will have to say it's bright enough. Right now it's daylight, you don't notice it. Kind of like it. And there's mirrors on the sunshade itself. Nice. Nice. Yeah, pretty much covers most of your necessity needs. And then if you want to access the sunroof over here, you just need to manually open up this cover over here and then use the infotainment to open up. So let's just try to open it up. Not bad. So, but we are going to close it up. And then here is how the rear passenger seat looks like. Okay, I have only some nitpicking. I feel like the rear door should be able to open a little bit slightly wider. So as you can see, I'm actually need to stand here. I'm already close to the door. Yeah, just a minor nitpick. I think the rear door should be able to open a little bit slightly wider. Okay. And for the rear seating, again, feels very natural. Okay, again, I'm not really a tall person. 5 feet 7, quite good. Ample of space as well for the head. Nice, not bad. Also, you have front seat, rear pockets here, so you can put your stuffs here. Now, we are going to find out the drive experience on this Proton S70. I think the car here, which is actually using a 1.5 liter 3-cylinder turbocharged engine, MPI, is pretty quick enough, because according to the official figure, the engine delivers a maximum output of 110 kilowatt at 5,500 RPM, and for the maximum torque, it delivers 226 Newton meter of torque, depending on which drive mode you are on. Is around 1,750 RPM to 4,000 RPM. Yes, so now that is out of the way about the engine specification. A little bit details on the ADAS. I would not be able to cover them because that would be making the video even much more longer. So if you want to know more about the ADAS system, take a pause here. Here is everything is going to let you know what ADAS system is actually available over here. And with that, you done unpausing. Let's back to the drive. So right now, I mentioned to you the driving mode you have to select via the infotainment. So right now I'm driving in the eco mode. Let's go. So a little bit side note, this car actually has a really nice drive experience. Very convenient to drive. Despite it has a very long, big feel onto it, it is convenient to ride. And for those daily driver, I highly recommend you to drive with the eco mode or the comfort mode. Sports mode is really, I will have to say, powerful. So you able to see it absorbs bump quite nice. And in terms of NVH on this car, it's actually pretty good. I like it. So again, I can't avoid that pothole. It's too huge. So let us just keep moving. And let's check out, are there any cars? Nope. So this is the eco mode. So let's pump in a little bit acceleration onto it. Yeah, this in the eco mode, power delivery is much more easy for the mass users. And like here, the steering position is actually very precise. Also, one more thing to take note, that this Proton S70 is actually using a dual clutch transmission, 7-speed. I would say they feel quite good, okay, but it tends to go into the high gearing. Like example, when you are going fast and then you slow down for maybe a corner or a bump, it will tend to not deliver the power because the gearing is too high. And when you step on the accelerator a little bit too much, it will suddenly deliver a lunge forward. So I think here they still need to refine a little bit on the DCT gearing. But trust me, I think if they are able to solve this, they will have a really amazing car. So you can see ADAS system is alerting me, very, very convenient. So let us go and drive in the comfort mode now. Now comfort mode is more towards the best of both worlds, eco and the sports mode. I always go for the comfort mode, and like for you, if you really need that power delivery, all you need to do is you just step in on a little bit more and it will delivers the power. Most of the time I would say around 2000, slightly above 2000 RPM, you will feel the turbo kicking in. It's going to deliver a really nice amount of power for you. So right now I'm going. So I'm going to show you again, like when you are taking a corner and so much more, the car do tend to feel a little bit sticking to the high gearing. Oh, one more thing, I did mention this car has auto hold. So turning on auto hold, remove my brake off. I'm actually in D mode. It's quite convenient. So now green light, I'll just accelerate a little bit out. I think the auto hold here does a really great job. Yeah, you're able to see power delivery is, especially you want to come out from the exit or the bumps, it tends to go to the lower gearing. And now let us go to sports mode. Now sports mode, the power delivery is instant. My god, it's very quick. You can see pretty much I'm actually going very, very quick. I'm already like step, like for a while it's already hitting 100 km/h. That's really, really quick. But right now I need to lower the speed I'm going because it's the riot festivity. But overall I still feel the car is like powerful, quite powerful for day-to-day on the road usage. I think most mass users, they will be pretty much enjoy what the performance here is being offering. So we already saw how is the performance of the acceleration. I think I need to go back to the comfort mode, because sports mode, it will tend to keep on having that higher RPM, which I don't want to go too fast. Here is the bumpiest part at Bukit Jalil. Okay, we are going to find out how is the bump absorption. Whoa, okay, not bad. Pretty good bump absorption. Now speaking about the brakes, I would say the braking power here is also quite powerful enough that it's going to be able to stop on time as long you are always keep on maintaining the brakes well enough. So you do see the acceleration start up, it doesn't want to deliver the power so much. Okay, and also for the braking performance here, I like it. It's adequate enough. Definitely going to stop on time. you don't have to worry about it. We are reached to the end point for this Proton S70 review. So it's time for me to give my final verdict. Now, this Flagship X variant is going to cost you 94,800 ringgit Malaysia. Comparing with the competition out there in the 1.5 liter sedan category, you're really going to find this is a really sweet value for money car. It has the performance, it has the safety features, it has the modern design outlook onto it, and most importantly, it is spacious in that. What are you going to complain about? Yes, there is some things to complain, like the lack of, I know there are always people going to say this, lack of Apple CarPlay, lack of Android Auto, but I can actually live without that. Perhaps only maybe there are some nitpicks I have mentioned in the video, but if you can overlook it, I think you are getting a really good value out of this car. Seriously. So, recommendation. I would recommend this car for those who are in working adults. You're already in the executive position. You want something modern outlook. You need spacious. You need the performance. These 4 types of people, you should be getting this Proton S70. Now, for ratings, I have to give it a solid 8.6 out of 10. Truly phenomenal with its power delivery, mind-blowing to be honest, on a 1.5 liter 3-cylinder turbocharged engine. It's good, and you have watched the ADAS system is functional, really going to help the owners for long term of ownership for this car. You feel much more safer and confident when you are driving on the road with the Proton S70. Yeah, pretty much that's all for the review content. And if you like this review, please, I highly suggest you go and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're still new. Follow us on the social media. And last but not least, head to the website. Go and read all the news articles I've written as well. You need the links, it's in the description. With that, I need to end this review video. I think it's already taken up a lot of your time. And with that, I will have to say thank you, and I'll bow to you guys, those who will watch until towards to the end. And with that, Yat Kean here from Trend Ground, signing off. See you on the next content.